Um, okay, so today we're going to practice our beginner's Spanish. So we'll practice like just the basic greetings and what you can say when you're introducing yourself to someone new. And we have a professional with us, also a pro, because Santiago is from Spain. And Santiago, what part of Spain are you from? Oh, I think your microphone's muted.
Michelle?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. I live in a city called Alicante,
Oh, cool.
in the south. It's about 200 kilometers from Valencia.
Okay, cool. So you were born and raised there your whole life? In, okay, in Alicante. Cool. Okay. Do you have any
It's
family?
a very it's a very touristic place. Many British people and people from Germany, all these Europeans come here because we have beautiful beaches, and the climate, the weather is really is very warm during the whole year. So that's a good place to live.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds really nice. And like probably gives you a lot of opportunity to practice your English too.
Yeah, of course.
That's cool. Yeah, you can meet so many people from England or other countries. Cool. And Mustafa's with us too, but Mustafa, maybe you can tell everyone where you're from who hasn't met you before. Jamie, who's with us, hasn't met you guys. So Santiago's from Spain. So Mustafa, you can tell her where you're from too.
Hello, first of all, hello Santiago. I'm glad to see you here, man. And hello Jamie as well. I'm from Iraq, from the Middle East, from Iraq. I live in the southern part of Iraq, in a city called Basra. So I am really glad to be here, even though I am zero in Spanish, as I said, but I'm excited to learn a little bit. And yeah.
Cool. Okay. So Mustafa is from Iraq. And Jamie, maybe you can tell the students where you're from too.
Oops. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I am from the United States and living in Tennessee right now.
Okay. So where did you grow up?
In outside Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love.
Philadelphia.
Yes. And it was a very nice place to grow up. And we lived in Florida for most of my life.
Okay, very cool. Florida's a nice place too. So now you're in Tennessee. Oh, and Santiago said how long? How long did you live in Florida?
27 years in Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah, 17 years in Pennsylvania, and this is my 10th year in Tennessee.
10 years. Wow. Okay. That's awesome. Well, I'm happy that you're able to come today to the class in Spanish too. And Mustafa and Santiago are talking to you in the Google chat. I don't know if you can see that Google chat.
I am not familiar with the tablet that I'm using.
Okay, that's okay. I'll just read the comments to you because I'm on my desktop, so I can see all the chat boxes.
Okay.
So they said glad to have you here.
Aww,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're really nice
to be here.
students. I'm glad that you finally get to meet them too. So you guys
Me
can be part
too.
of my family. All right, so we had another student join us whose name was in Arabic, but they left pretty quickly. So maybe they'll join us again. If you guys are watching, you can join whenever you're ready to. So we're going to be practicing a little bit of Spanish today. And Mustafa, you said that you haven't learned any Spanish yet, right?
Right.
Like
just
nothing.
hola.
Okay. And Jamie, how did you learn a little bit of Spanish already, or? Have you learned a bit?
I have learned some greetings, and but I can understand some, but no, I wouldn't call myself. I would call myself at the beginning.
Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, so everyone's starting just from scratch, so that's good. Except for, of course, Santiago, who it's his mother tongue, his native language. So, well, I was thinking that we could start first with like a few little pointers on pronunciation, and Santiago, if you have anything to add, also, I would totally appreciate your help. So, if you see anything that I forgot, then you can help me.
Well, well, you're the teacher. Everything is fine, I think. Just
Okay.
to say to Mustafa that is when you say hola, you don't have to pronounce the H sound. Just hola.
Hola.
It's not like in English. You say hello.
Okay. Hola.
The H is mute. Correct, Michelle?
Yeah, I would say the H is silent.
This is what I wanted to say. Okay. I'm
Exactly.
sorry for my English. I'm still learning.
Your English is good too. Yeah.
Thank
So
you, but
it's
I don't
good.
think
Like you
so.
can help us with the Spanish, and you can practice your English at the same time.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's like one of the most important pronunciation tips is that the H is silent when you're reading. So you have words like to do. The verb to do is hacer, but you don't say hacer. You just say hacer. Hacer. So maybe Mustafa, do you want to try to say that word hacer?
Hacer.
Okay, hacer. And the R also sounds a little bit like a D sound. Hacer, hacer,
Hacer.
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 Can you roll your R's?
Yeah, I can roll it.
Like,
Exactly. That's what I want.
okay, hacer.
Actually, that's what I want. Hacer.
Okay, maybe Santiago, try to say that one for us.
Yes, hacer.
Okay. So you have your wonderful accent from Spain. So they say the C a little bit like a TH also, right? You say hacer.
Yeah,
Like
at the
that?
end, hacer. Hacer.
For me, it's weird because I learned Spanish with Latin American people, so they say it like an S sound almost. Hacer.
Yes,
Um,
it's a bit different. That's a bit
yeah, it's a
different.
little bit different, but I like the Spanish accent too. It's really cool. So I'll kind of write the pronunciation here. I don't know how to write that R sound at the end though. Hacer. Hacer.
Hacer.
With R. With
Hacer.
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 Okay. So I'm gonna ask Jamie too. Jamie, can you say this one? Hacer.
Hacer.
Very good. Okay, yeah, nice job. Hacer. Okay, so that is one of the most important tips is that the H is always silent. So you'll see a lot of words that start with an H, and you'll just pronounce the A at the beginning and just pretend the H isn't there.
Pardon me, teacher. What does it mean,
Yeah.
like hacer?
That means to do.
To do. Okay.
Right.
Well, Santiago, give us maybe an example sentence using hacer.
Okay. Voy a hacer un pastel.
Un pastel. That sounds delicious.
Yummy.
Okay.
It sounds yummy.
And Jamie, do you know any of these words in this sentence? Voy a hacer un pastel.
I have to have pastelitos.
Yes. What are pastelitos?
Pastries.
Yes. Okay. Very good. So when you add ito at the end, it's like a diminutive. That means it's like saying like a little something. So pastelito is like a little pastry. So a pastel is a cake. Or is this how they use pastel in Spain, where you're from, Santiago? Do they say pastel
Yes.
for cake?
Yes, correct. A pie or a cake is bigger than ito. If you add ito, it's the same, but it's smaller.
It's just
Like
a little one. Okay, cool. Yeah. So un pastelito. That's good that you remember that, Jamie. Nice job. So what do you think this sentence could mean? Voy a hacer un pastel.
That I need something sweet to eat.
That's close. Yeah, that's close. And remember, hacer means to do, and it also means to make.
Okay.
So do you have another guess what the sentence might mean?
I have to make cake.
Okay, that's really close. Santiago, can you tell us what all the words mean here?
Exact translation or to make a cake. A cake.
Perfect.
Exact translation.
Yeah, yeah. So whenever you guys see this word voy, that means I am. So you say voy a, that means I'm going to.
Correct.
So this might be a little bit too advanced for you guys, though. Mustafa, you said that you're starting from 0, so I'm giving you too many verbs and harder words. But let's look back at this pronunciation guide. So they have a letter in Spanish. It's an N with a little squiggly line at the top. This is called an ñ. And Jamie, maybe do you know how to pronounce this ñ?
I am not sure, except for how you're pronouncing it. Enye.
Ñ, it's pronounced kind of like ña, like señora, señora, señora.
Michelle.
Yeah, I was trying to like exaggerate the sound, but it's hard. Or mañana, mañana also has an ñ. So Mustafa, maybe you can say that word for us, mañana.
Mañana.
Very good, mañana.
Perfect.
Perfecto, muy bien. And muy bien. Have you heard this before, Mustafa? Muy bien.
Muy bien? No.
Jamie, do you know what this means? Muy bien.
Yes, that's very good.
Great. Okay. So hicieron muy bien. You guys did very, very well. Very good. Okay, so there's also a double L that they use a lot in Spanish, and this is pronounced like a Y in most countries, except like in Argentina, they pronounce it a little bit like a J. Santiago, how do you pronounce the double L? Do you pronounce it like a Y also in Spain?
Well, I'm trying to think in an example. For example, okay, we say llover.
Okay.
Llamar, llover.
Okay,
so
it sounds like a Y, yeah. Because some people, maybe from Uruguay, we have a few friends from Uruguay or from Argentina, they say llamar or llover. A little bit.
Llamar, llover.
Yeah.
In Spain, we say llover, llamar.
Yeah, that's how I also learned. That's how people from Mexico, all of Latin America, they say llamar, llover. Mustafa, do you want to try to say those two words? Llamar, llover.
Llamar, llover.
Good. Okay, you have a good accent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jamie, do you want to try to say those two? Llamar, llover.
Llamar, llover.
Say that first one more time. Llamar.
Llamar.
Very good. So can you say, I'm going to call?
Mm. Yo al llamar.
Uh-huh. And do you remember how to say, I'm going to here? Voy a...
I couldn't remember how to
Oh,
pronounce
sorry.
boy.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
okay.
Voy.
Voy a llamar.
Perfect. I'm going to call. Okay, good job. So let's practice. Do you guys have questions first? Sorry about the pronunciation.
Actually, I just pronounced like a perfect word, in a perfect way. Sorry, a word in a perfect way, and I don't know the meaning of it. It was nialan. I don't know, nia, something like that.
Mañana?
Mañana. What does it mean?
That means morning.
Morning. Okay.
Mañana. It also means tomorrow. It's the same word.
Okay.
It's written like this, but with an enye. I just don't have an enye on my keyboard, so I have to copy and paste it from here. I have an American keyboard.
We have ñ in the Spanish computers. We have ñ.
Yeah, it's much better than having. I had to search for it online and then copy and paste it because I don't know. I don't have it on my keyboard. I have my laptop from the United States still. Yeah, so mañana means tomorrow and also morning. So if you say hasta mañana, that means see you tomorrow. Or until tomorrow, yeah. So you said that you know hola, right, Mustafa?
Hola, yeah.
Hola. So I was going to ask you what does it mean, but it has the definition here. Okay. But yeah, okay. Pero means but, and so you might hear me say that sometimes instead of that means but in your sentence, yeah. So maybe we can practice saying these introductions, these greetings. So good morning, Mom. I mean, Jamie, can you say this one? How do you say good morning, Jamie?
Buenos días.
Very good. Buenos días. And Santiago, can you say that one for us too?
Buenos días.
Buenos días. Okay, very good. And Mustafa, can you say it also with the accent like Santiago?
I mean, I'll try. Buenos días.
Very good. Okay, yeah. Santiago, maybe I'll have you like read them first so we can hear your like authentic Spanish accent.
Okay, all the greetings.
If you like, yeah, you can read the next one. Maybe just one at a time we'll read them.
Okay, let me see. Buenas tardes.
Okay, do you want to try that one, Mustafa?
I mean, buenas tardes.
Say it one more time.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Okay. Okay, good. Jamie, do you want to try it too?
Buenos tardes.
And here you can see this one is a little bit different from buenos días because it has an A instead of an O. So say that one more time. Buenas.
Buenas tardes.
Okay, good. Yeah, great job. I know they sound really similar, so it's easy to confuse them. Buenos and buenas. But you guys did a great job. Yeah. Okay, Santiago, maybe you can pronounce the next one for us.
Okay. Buenas noches.
Mustafa, do you want to try it?
Buenas noches.
Okay, good. Jamie, do you want to try it too?
Buenas noches.
Try it one more time. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Okay, good. Yeah, you guys are doing a great job. Jamie, have you heard of all of these greetings before? Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have heard different ones using it.
Okay, that's great. And are there a lot of Spanish people who live in the area where you are in Tennessee? Are a lot of Spanish-speaking people?
Yes. There is.
Okay, cool. So maybe you get a chance to hear people speaking Spanish a lot. And Mustafa, I wanted to ask you also, do many people speak Spanish in Iraq? Or do you ever hear anyone speaking Spanish? I'm not sure if it's like a popular language there. Oh, I think your microphone's muted, Mustafa. Oh, maybe he stepped away for a second. Okay, that's okay. Well, we can continue if you want. So there are also some greetings to say goodbye. And the first one is really common. Santiago, do you want to pronounce it for us?
Yeah, of course. Adiós.
Okay, Jamie, do you want to say that one too?
Adiós.
Adios. Okay, nice job. What about the next one? Santiago, can you say this one for us?
Yes, nos vemos.
Okay. And is this a common saying? Because this is really common in Latin America, but I don't know if it's common in Spain also. Nos vemos.
We say nos vemos, or I think hasta luego is even more common
Okay, okay.
to hear that. Hasta luego.
Okay. Well, yeah, this is a really great phrase too to remember. So maybe Jamie, you can pronounce both of those.
Nos vemos and hasta luego.
Uh-huh. And this has an O at the end, so try that one more time.
Hasta luego.
Perfect. Yeah, great job. Very good. And Mustafa, I'm going to ask you to say those two also. Nos vemos and hasta luego.
Nos vemos. Hasta luego.
Okay, good. So I'm going to ask you to maybe to say hello. You guys are on vacation in Spain, and you see Santiago on the street, and you want to say hi to him. Can maybe Jamie, do you want to try first? Can you say hello to him if like you were walking down the street in the morning?
Okay. Buenos días, Santiago.
Hola, Jimmy, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien.
Your Spanish is very good.
No,
Yay!
that's the extent of it.
No, you did good. Nice job. Okay, and then how would you say goodbye? You can choose any of the phrases.
Okay. Hasta luego, Santiago.
Hasta mañana o hasta luego.
Okay, nice. Good job, guys. Okay, Mustafa, do you want to try also? Can you try to say like hello, like you're saying hello to Santiago on the streets when you're on vacation in Spain? And you can choose in the evening or the general greeting.
Okay, so Buenos. I think this the second one is tricky. Buenos días. Buenos. Okay. So hola, buenos días. This one is afternoon, right? Oh no. I mixed
That's
it.
okay.
Hola, hola, buenas tardes. Tardes.
Very well.
I hope it's very well.
Good job. Hola, buenas tardes. Okay, and then how could you say goodbye to Santiago?
I wasn't there with the goodbye, like adios, this one.
Adiós.
Or nos vemos.
Okay, and Santiago also explained to us that hasta luego is even more common than nos vemos.
Okay.
So a lot of people say hasta luego also.
Oh, okay. Hasta luego.
Perfect.
Hasta luego.
Well, at least here in Spain, people say more hasta luego.
Okay, and it's so cool to hear your Spanish accent too. It's really neat because it's different for me because I learned Spanish with people from Latin America, so it's a little different.
Of
So
course,
it's
of
cool.
course.
Yeah, it's cool to hear your accent.
It's
Okay,
like
so
it's like it's like British and American English.
yeah,
It's
I love
completely
British
different.
accents too. I think they're cool. Like when British people are talking, I'm like, wow.
Sí.
Yeah. So Santiago already said this first phrase here, and Jamie, you responded correctly to this phrase. So do you already know this phrase? Or kind of a little bit of how to introduce yourself?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe you can say it for us then.
Como, como estás?
¿Estás?
Ustedes.
¿Estás? Oh.
Como estás?
Mm-hmm. ¿Cómo estás? And I think that there should be an accent here on the A, but again, I have my American keyboard and it doesn't have an accent here. But it's supposed to have an accent mark there, so it's supposed to say ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Yeah. And maybe Santiago, maybe I can ask you and Mustafa. Would you guys like to
Okay.
maybe read this dialogue? It's like a little baby dialogue. Would you like to read it together?
I mean, can you just pronounce the
Oh,
words?
okay.
My name is Jose. Just the one in front of my name is Jose. Can you pronounce it, please?
Mm-hmm.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, if you want to.
Me llamo José. José.
Okay.
So me llamo Jose, right?
Me llamo.
Me llamo
Llamo.
Jose. Me llamo Jose.
Me llamo José. Muy
Oh,
bien.
okay.
Is it like a little hard, Mustafa?
No, it's okay.
It's okay? Okay. Well, maybe
Yeah.
you guys can try it first, and then we can ask Jamie also if she wants to try, okay?
I mean, why don't Jamie try it first? Because I think Jamie
Okay.
is more familiar.
Okay. Okay, so Jamie, you can be Maria then. So here you can start with the first one here.
Okay. ¿Cómo estás?
In Santiago, maybe you can be Jose.
Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Bien. Me llamo María. ¿Tú cómo te llamas?
Me llamo José.
Mucho gusto.
Okay.
Es un
nice.
placer.
Oh, sorry.
Es un placer conocerte.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. So I put both of these options here for mucho gusto and es un placer conocerte. Is there one that's more popular where you live, Jose? Is it more popular to say mucho gusto or es un placer conocerte?
Yes, it's popular here in Spain too.
Okay, so like
This dialogue is for Spain, I think.
okay. Okay.
Because we use these expressions very often.
Mm-hmm.
Mucho gusto.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So it can adapt for all the different countries then. It's perfect. All right, so yeah, it's a great job, Jamie, with your pronunciation there. Very good. So maybe Mustafa, are you ready? Do you want to try it?
I mean, I'll give it a shot. Why not?
You can try. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to start. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
¿Cómo estás?
Me?
Oh,
I mean, he
sí.
didn't even understand me. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Santiago, do you want to try it, or I can do it too? It doesn't matter.
Okay, no, I can try.
Okay.
I can do that. Okay, don't worry. Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú, Mohamed?
Bien, me llamo
You can say most. Mhm.
Tío, ¿cómo te llamas?
Me llamo José.
Was it really bad?
No, it was really good. There's still one line. Can you say this? This means it's nice to meet you.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard, by the way, Santiago. I don't know why.
Oh.
Mio Jocosto or Coyosto?
The CH sound is like ch, ch.
Miocho, Kiosto?
Mucho.
Mucho
Mm-hmm.
costo or Kiosto?
Gusto.
Costo. Okay, so mucho gusto.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Santiago can say it for us too.
Mucho gusto.
Gusto. Okay.
Yeah,
Gusto.
mucho gusto. It's because, as Michelle knows, our phonetic is completely different. So, for example, we say u, you, we say u, gusto. So we don't say mucho like in English. You say in English we say you. Is u, just u. Mucho.
Yeah, okay. Very nice pronunciation, guys. And that's a nice point, Santiago. Maybe we can show them just really quickly. The vowels in Spanish are exactly the same as the vowels in English, but we say them totally differently. So,
Yeah, that's the
um,
problem.
yeah, that's the problem.
For me, it's a problem to learn
Yeah.
English.
Yeah, it's hard to remember because when you learn your mother tongue, then it it gets stuck in your brain. This is how you pronounce the vowels, but you kind of have to relearn it all. So maybe Jamie, you can tell us these how you can say these letters in English.
A, E, I, O, U.
Wait, you're saying them like in Spanish, right? Can you try to say them like in English? A, E, just the names of the letters. Sorry.
Okay. A, E, I, O, U.
Okay, yeah, perfect. So, just so they could hear from like a like
Native
authentic,
speaker.
yeah, authentic American person. So, Santiago, maybe you can say these letters for us in Spanish.
Of course. A, I, U.
Okay, nice. Mustafa, do you want to?
Do you want to? Do you want? Well, I didn't understand your question. Like,
I'm sorry. Do you want to? I was gonna ask if you wanted to try to say these
in my
letters.
accent. In my accent.
Well, I was gonna ask if you wanted to say them in Spanish.
Because
Or do you?
in Spanish. In Spanish. Okay.
A,
So
E, O, U.
A, E, O, U.
A, E, O, U.
A, E, O, U.
It's easier when you say it fast. A, E, O. When I was first learning Spanish, I remember trying to remember how to say these. We had to say it like 30 times. A, E, O, U.
I have to listen to the recording class like maybe 30 times maybe after or something like that.
Yeah, we'll all benefit from Santiago being here. We'll hear his
Exactly.
Spanish
But
accent.
your accent, Mustafa, your accent is good too in Spanish. So if you are a beginner, but your accent is good.
Actually, this is the first class for me in Spanish. I don't know.
Yeah, he can probably learn really quickly. You can do great, Mustafa. If you ever move to Spain or another country, you'll be prepared. Okay, Jamie, do you want to say these also in Spanish? A, E, O, U.
A, E, I, A, U.
And this is O. O.
O.
A, E, I, O, U. Yeah. I know those are kind of hard. But anyway, those are just the vowels. So it's not super important to know right now. Okay, so when you meet someone new, you ask them where they're from usually. And Mustafa, you probably haven't done this before in Spanish, right? You said like you're just starting from scratch. So
Exactly. From
okay.
zero. From down below, I don't know. From the bottom.
Yeah, in English, you always say we're starting from scratch. Like you're starting from like nothing, like just the base. Yeah.
Yes.
So Jamie, have you ever had to tell someone where you're from in Spanish?
I have a hard time understanding when they ask me. So this is really good for me.
Okay. Well, you guys, yeah, maybe you can practice a little bit. And
Mhm.
I put a couple of different options here, but I think Iraq, maybe Santiago, is Iraq spelled the same in Spanish and English?
Yes, it's the
Or is it
same.
spelled like this?
Same.
Or with a Q?
It's with Q. Yeah,
Okay, with a
Q.
Q?
Mhm.
Okay. I've
With
seen it
the Iraq.
spelled. Okay, I've seen it spelled with a K, but it might be in German that they spell it like that. I think I might have seen it here since I've been in Germany. And how do you pronounce Iraq in Spanish?
Iraq.
Iraq. Okay.
The same
Iraq.
in Arabic. The same like in Arabic, like Iraq, Iraq,
Yeah.
Iraq.
Yes, very similar. So this is because it's easier for you. Accent is similar to mine, you know?
Yes.
Now, I'm writing the phonetic pronunciation here. So so this is how you can ask where you're from. And Santiago, maybe you can pronounce this one for us?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. And Jamie, could you say that for us? This one, sorry. I'll highlight it for you.
Okay, I have to find it.
Sorry.
¿Dónde eres?
¿De dónde? Mhm.
Oh, ¿dónde? What's the first word? De
I heard Etta
¿dónde
with you.
eres?
Good job. Yeah, very good. When you say ¿dónde eres, that means where are you?
Oh, okay.
Like ¿dónde eres? Like for example, if you were expecting your daughter to be home and you call her and you're like, what happened? Where are you? You would say, ¿dónde eres? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Dónde eres?
So
But we put a interrogation mark at the
Yes.
in the chat.
Let me copy it. I'm gonna copy and paste it here. Hold on.
At the
Because
beginning of the
this is another thing I
question.
don't have on my keyboard here. So before
Yes,
every question.
an exclamation mark too for exclamation sentences. Like this one.
Mm.
I'll show you.
Mm-hmm. So when you guys, okay. So when you guys are writing in Spanish, you can always put either, you don't do it with periods, but with other like questions or exclamation points, you put it at the beginning and also at the end.
Mhm.
And it's an upside down one. Thank you, Santiago, for putting those in the chat box. I'll put them here. Maybe you can tell us a sentence with an exclamation. And I'll write it here. Wait. Maybe you could say, I'm from Iraq with an exclamation point. Oh no.
Yeah, good example.
Oh, okay. It pasted everything. I was wondering why it was frozen. Okay, here we go. Like, yo soy de Iraq. Okay, so so Mustafa, also, do you want to try de donde eres?
I want firstly, I just wanted to ask you a question.
Oh,
I
sorry.
mean, why you like skip when you why you skip de when you try to say it like fast? Don't dare is like something like that.
Well,
It's, yeah.
maybe Santiago can say it for us one more time.
Okay. Well, the second sentence, the second question is not right.
Mm-hmm.
One. Uh,
This one, ¿de dónde
this
eres?
one. Yes, is correct, but
Mm-hmm.
donde eres not.
How do you say, where are you?
De donde eres.
Oh, yeah. But how do you say, where are you?
¿Dónde estás?
¿Dónde estás, Era?
Yeah.
Era's like
Yes,
saying,
where are you? Es donde estás. Sí, sí.
okay.
And
Like this?
estás, yeah.
With the accent on the A. Okay. Okay. So ¿dónde estás? And there's like a difference here between ser and estar. These are two different verbs that you would use, like between eres and estás. I think that might be too complicated though for Jamie and Mustafa for today. I don't know. But they both mean to be. But one is like temporary and one is permanent. Is that how you would explain it, maybe, Santiago? Like ser and estar?
Yes, the verb. What to be means to ser or estar. Yeah, or to. Well, it's the same in English, I think, right?
Yeah, but we just say we have the same. We always say to be. Like we don't have two different ones for like a permanent one, or we always just say like I am. Yeah.
For example, if you say, "Where have you been?"
Mm-hmm.
¿Dónde has estado?
Mm-hmm.
¿Dónde has estado?
Okay. So yeah, okay. So in that case, it's estar, and so that is like the temporary.
Estar.
Yeah, but you use ser for things that are more permanent. Like you could like if you are like a man or a woman, or like maybe what nationality you are. Things that don't change so much. Yeah. For example, you can say yo soy un hombre, or yo soy una mujer. Anyway,
I am a man or I am a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so those things never change. So you can always use that ser. But anyway, so that's a really, really common verb that you guys will hear a lot if you continue learning Spanish. To be. It's just like saying I am or you are. We hear that all the time in English. So also in Spanish.
It's like in English. You have to start learning the main verbs like be, go. It's the same.
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. It's you'll have to always start like with the basic things. Yeah. So you can answer this question, ¿de dónde eres? With yo soy de, and then you could say your country. And Jamie, do you know how to say the United States in Spanish? Have you said that before?
I am not sure. Is it America first? Americana? Or...
No. Can you see the screen here?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I don't know if you've heard it before, like this, the United States. Like they do say America sometimes, but I think it's more common to say the United States, maybe. But Santiago, maybe you could pronounce it for us, just so Jamie can hear how you say it.
I say los Estados Unidos or los Estados Unidos de América.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. And
if you say los Estados Unidos,
Okay.
Okay, so do
Lo-
you want to try it?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll ask you, ¿de dónde eres?
Los Estados uh, um, Unidos.
Muy bien, perfecto. Yay! Okay, Santiago, maybe you can ask Mustafa also where he's from.
Ok. Mustafa, ¿de dónde eres?
Yo soy de los Estados Unidos. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm from Iraq. Okay.
Do you want to say, can you say yo soy de Iraq?
Iraq, yeah.
Okay. All right, good job.
Repeat, say, yo soy de Irak.
Iraq.
No, the whole sentence. Sorry.
Oh, yo soy de Iraq.
Yeah, very good. Yo soy.
Yo soy de Iraq.
Perfecto. You guys have great accents. Okay, so I want you both to pretend that you're meeting Santiago for the first time. And you can ask each other where you are from or like where each other is from. Okay, so I'll kind of zoom out so that you can say hello to each other. I'll try to put this all together here. Is this too small? Can you guys see it still?
Yes, I can see it.
I
One
can't
sec.
see it.
Is it, Jamie, can you see it on your screen? Is it too small?
I can't see it.
Okay, wait, I'll put it closer together so we can make it bigger.
I've got a blank screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Hold on. Could you see it before?
Yeah, I was able to see it before.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we are all going to meet Santiago for the first time. So we can try to have like a little conversation, and you guys can try to choose the phrases that you want to say here, and just you can like read them if you can't remember exactly how to say it. So I'll go first, okay?
Mhm.
Okay. So Buenas tardes. And Santiago, you can talk to all of us. I'm sorry. It's because you speak Spanish.
Okay. I have to.
I'm sorry.
Um,
You have to be very sociable and meet 3 new people today. So buenas tardes, Santiago.
Buenas tardes, Michelle. ¿Cómo
Ah.
estás?
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Oh, bien.
Okay. Ya, mucho gusto. ¿De dónde eres, Santiago?
Yo soy de España.
De España. Ok. ¿Qué parte? Oh, ok. ¿Qué parte de España?
Vivo en el sur.
En el sur
Una
de
ciudad,
España. Ajá.
ciudad llamada Alicante.
Alicante. Lindo. Ok.
¿Dónde internet?
We can Google search Alicante. Ok. Yo soy de los Estados Unidos.
Genial.
De la Florida.
Ok.
¿Lo conoces? ¿La Florida?
No, o sea, sí, lo conozco.
No.
He oído sobre Florida. He estado allí.
Ok, ok. Sobre Florida, pero no has estado ahí.
Yes.
Okay.
I heard about
Oh,
Florida,
okay.
but I've never been there.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said he oído. Okay.
Yeah, we say
got it.
he oído or yeah, you can say he oído
Mhm.
pero nunca he estado.
Okay, okay. Okay, great job. Thank you for your help, Santiago. Okay, so we used a lot of phrases that we didn't practice, you guys. I'm sorry, but sorry, Jamie and Mustafa. But Jamie, do you want to try next? Do you want to try to meet Santiago and use some of the phrases? You can choose whether it's the morning or the evening.
Okay. Buenas tardes.
Hola, buenas tardes. ¿Cómo estás?
Mi llama es Jamie. ¿Y tú?
¿De dónde eres?
Mucho gusto.
Hold on. ¿De dónde
I-
eres?
¿Dónde eres?
Mm-hmm.
I was switching it up.
That's okay.
Okay. ¿Dónde eres? Oh, thank you. Yo soy de los Estados Unidos.
Unidos. Mm-hmm.
Unidos.
Es un placer conocerte. Es un placer conocerte. Yo soy de España.
Gracias.
You did
Good
really
job.
well.
Good job, Mom. Is it hard?
Yes.
It's a little bit hard. You did really well, though. And at the end, he said, "Es un placer conocerte." So remember, that means like it's a pleasure to meet you. Un placer. So you could say like mucho gusto, but you did well. You said gracias. That's good.
Oh.
Was it a little?
Sorry.
No, it was good because it's like when someone says nice to meet you, it's like saying thanks, you know.
Yeah.
You can also say that. It's okay. Was it a little bit hard to understand the questions that he asked you?
A little bit, just because I didn't follow in order. If I'd have followed in order, I would have been able to keep up.
Sorry.
But I'm trying to get a better ear for hearing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I didn't follow straight down.
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't have them in order too, so it's my fault. I'm sorry about that. They're kind of out of order. I have like goodbye here and my name is
Yeah.
and where are you from? It's all out of order. So it's a little more challenging.
Yeah.
Maybe Mustafa can try too. Mustafa, do you want to try to meet Santiago?
I mean, Santiago sounds kind of cutting for me. So please, can you try it with me, because your sound will be more clear with me, right? And also, before I start, please, can you pronounce "It's a pleasure to meet you," because I have confusing it, pronouncing it. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Mm-hmm. Santiago, do you want to say it for him, maybe?
Okay.
Sorry, this one here. Es un placer conocerte.
Es un placer conocerte.
Oh my goodness. What is that?
What is that? Or you can just say mucho gusto if you want. If it's easier.
Mucho gusto. Mucho gusto is much easier than that, yeah.
It's just 4 syllables, yeah, instead of es un placer conocerte. It's a little longer.
Es un placer conocerte.
Oh.
Placer conocerte.
Conocerte. Mm-hmm.
Conocerte. Es un placer conocerte.
Mm-hmm.
Es un placer conocerte. Even is
Do you...
Es un placer conocerte.
Conocerte. Mm-hmm.
Conocerte. Okay. Let us start if you want.
Sorry, Michelle. Gotta go.
That's fine. It's no problem. Yeah.
It was a pleasure, guys. You did really well. Okay,
Thank you.
keep learning. Wait, okay. I hope to see you in the next Spanish class. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Thank you
Santiago.
very much.
We're going to have an English class too on Friday. So you can come to our, we'll just be speaking English too.
What time? Which hour?
What?
It's gonna be on
Yes.
12 p.m. I think.
Yeah,
think
it's
gonna
it's
be
at
on
12.
12.
At
Yeah.
noon.
12
Hey,
p.m.
12
Yeah.
p.m.
At 12.
Spanish
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Well, a bit late, but I hope to be here.
Oh
Okay.
no, 12 like at noon. Like at lunchtime. Noon.
Last time I will be working. So,
Oh, okay, a mediodía.
working. Yeah,
Oh,
estaré trabajando. Estaré trabajando.
lo siento. I'm sorry.
Me too.
Well, maybe in the evening you can come to, because we're going to also do German and Italian classes because my husband speaks those languages. And so they'll be on Monday evenings too. So it'll be fun, like, because they're all for beginners. You can learn like a little bit of all
Okay.
the languages
Okay.
if you want to. But thanks so much for your help today, Santiago.
Thank you very much to you and to Mustafa and Jamie. It was a pleasure. Everything was great. Okay.
Okay, thank you, man.
Okay.
Bye. See you next time.
Okay.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye. Adiós.
Bye. Adiós. Hasta la próxima.
Okay. Hasta luego. And Mustafa, did you want to try to, maybe you can try to meet Jamie on the streets.
Okay,
So you
Jamie.
can try one last time with your free.
So, so imagine it's morning. Hola, buenos días. Buenos
And
días.
Jamie, your
Buenos días.
Buenos días. Yeah. Jamie, your
Buenos días.
microphone is muted. Can you unmute your microphone?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
We can hear you. It's okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Hola. Buenos días.
Buenos días. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien. Mi llamo es Jamie. ¿Tú cómo te llamas? The next.
Okay. Me llamo Mustafa.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
¿De dónde eres?
Yo soy de Irak.
Yo soy de los Estados Unidos. Unidos.
Mucho gusto. Gracias.
Very good.
Very good.
And then you guys can say like adiós or hasta luego at the end.
Okay. Hasta luego.
Okay, hasta luego.
Nos vemos.
Nos vemos. Okay, great job, you guys. Very good. So Spanish is not too hard, right? Or it is hard?
It is very hard.
Oh, Mustafa, what do you?
I'm trying.
You're doing good.
For me, actually, my first impression about language, about any different I don't know, any other language I want to learn. Actually, pronunciation is the most essential part. I know I need someone to guide me through pronunciation. But if I want to learn the language and if I want to comprehend the language, immersed into that language, I I just have to listen to that language too many like time. I have to spend too many time just listening, and then like I will speak naturally after that. This is my idea. I won't go to the grammar right away. I think it's wrong to go to the grammar, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's really best to learn like in a really natural way.
Yes,
You
like
know,
children. Like children when they just listen to their family until they like start speaking a little bit, you know, gradually, yeah.
Yeah, and when you're able to speak, that's when you can really remember the words too, because sometimes when you just read them, but you don't really use them, then you forget them right away. It's really hard.
Yeah, but actually the pronunciation part is very tricky, and I really appreciate your class, teacher Michelle.
Yeah.
It is very like helpful, and now I can like say some word in Spanish, and that's really like I enjoy it.
Yeah, it was really fun too, and it's awesome that we had Santiago with us. I'm really grateful that he joined. It was by accident. He said that he thought that the class was an English class, but it was perfect because he's a really good sport. Like he's a really nice person. So we got to hear his accent from Spain, which is really cool. And he got to help us also with a couple of the words that and verbs that are like more advanced.
Yeah.
So it was really nice.
Yeah, actually, and I hit it two stone. No, one bird with two stones. I don't know how they say it.
I killed two birds with one stone.
I killed two birds with one stone because you guys are native English speaker, and that's really interesting for me. And also like Spanish, like from Santiago. So I killed two birds with one stone.
Well, I'll just have to do one now in Arabic, and then you can help us like learn Arabic too.
I'll be
We'll
glad
have
to do
all the
that.
students.
I'll be glad to do that. I have no problem.
Okay. Well, that would be awesome. Yeah, maybe we can organize an Arabic class too for all the people that want to learn.
Okay.
Well, thanks you guys so much for coming. It was really fun, and you both did really well. And we had a lot of people observing the class, so hopefully we were able to help a lot of people maybe that were too shy to join. Maybe they can learn by watching you guys too. So nice job.
Thank you.
Oh,
So I'll
good.
see you guys
Good.
maybe again for the next class. Next week we'll have Italian at the same day and time, and then the following week will be in German. And then our English classes are going to always be now on Friday at noon European time. So that's 6 a.m. I guess Eastern time. So that's too early. But you already speak English, Jamie, so you don't need that class.
Yes.
But maybe you can join us for the other languages too if you're interested. It'll be
Okay.
fun. Enzo will be with us too, my husband. So it should be really funny because he's a very he likes to joke around a lot, so he'll have a good time with us. Hopefully he
Very
doesn't laugh
nice.
too much at us. Okay, so I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks so much for coming.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.